Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Janna Time.
The media is the fourth pillar of our constitution, and the media always reveals the true facts to the people and informs them about the happenings around them. But at times, instead of discussing the problems around them, they focus on highlighting what is happening in the celebrity's life. At times, they even interfere with celebrities' own life, which is one of the main reasons why people lose faith in the media, and that also disrupts the livelihoods of celebrities. For example, when the farmers' protest was going on in the country, and when there is such a shortage of jobs in the country, the general public is not getting good treatment in the hospital. Even the problems related to vaccine have not been noticed by the media. At that time, they were busy solving the mystery of Sushant Singh Rajput death, expressing grief of Siddharth Shukla's girlfriend Shahnaz Gill, Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan's drug case in front of people. Many people think that sometimes that deliberately attack celebrities personally just to gain more people's attention. Our discussion today is based on whether people think the media is as authentic as they used to be, or whether they are constantly targeting celebrities just to increase their TRP.
In this backdrop, panelists from Adamas University Media School, Ms. Priyanka Roy and Mr. Prithish Panda are going to discuss about what is the assumption regarding media among the people and whether they are correct or not. So my first question goes to Mr. Panda. Why is media obsessed with celebrities?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. The obsession of media with Bollywood is very ancient. Bollywood is the cow that media loves to milk. This is because media wants more traffic in their outlets, be it digital or conventional. Now, media did some research and found some interesting statistics. Let me share that. India has a huge chunk of population in its youth. According to an article published by the Life Mint, people under the age of 25 constitute about 46.9% of the total population. And there is a huge population under the age group of 15 to 65, which, according to Statista.com, is 67.27%. This age group is very much obsessed with things like Bollywood and other contemporaries. To understand this better, if I give you two news, India and Japan entered into a bilateral relationship to strengthen military strength as Asian giants, and the other being Aryan Khan enters into a relationship with the famous star kid. Internet is going crazy over it. Click to know. Which one a teen is more likely to click? Perhaps the answer is known by all of us. And because the population contains a huge chunk of teens, media targets news like this.
Well said, Mr. Panda. I would like to ask Ms. Priyanka Roy. Do you think the audience is satisfied by the way media sensationalize incident involving celebrities?
Yes, while there is a particular section of the audience that is highly engaged with many details of personal lives of celebrities, many viewers, readers have started rejecting celebrity coverage. The demographic of educated people have particularly started getting upset with the constant coverage of celebrities as they shift the attention away from more pressing issues. Too much media sensationalism and coverage of celebrities may also hurt the credibility of the news agency in the long run. This is apparent as the growing digital audience groups have started to voice their opinions against sensationalistic journalism.
I totally agree with you, Ms. Roy. My question goes to Mr. Panda. Are celebrities easy target for TRP hungry TV media?
Celebrities are the true food for TRP in media. In India, and perhaps not only in India, in many places, celebrities are given a status as greater than reality, where there are a lot of people, especially in the previously mentioned age group, who idolize them and imitate their favorite stars. This obsession has actually resulted in opening of various outlets. The media saw a success rate of the gossip outlets, so they decided to jump in and give their part too. For sheer TRP or traffic, media dropped its status from being a media house to a gossip outlet monitoring every activity of celebrities.
I would like to ask Miss Roy, how do you think media could change about their content and presentation style?
Yes, there has been a recent surge of opinionated journalism in the past decade. This is severely affecting political and social opinion of viewers as they consume content that validate their biases. The main strategy media outlets can use it to report facts. This means providing unopinionated content while also verifying claims before reporting them. With rampant spread of fake information, media personnel must avoid hearsays and unverified rumors as reporting wrong information could severely hurt the credibility of the outlet and the trust of viewers and readers. Media personnel must also publish unbiased content, respect privacy of citizens, and not cross moral boundaries.
Agreed, Miss Roy. My question goes to Mr. Panda. Previously, we saw the electronic media spending hours on Sushant Singh Rajput death case and maligned reputation of Riya Chakraborty. Don't you think that media is trying to divert our focus from real issues like unemployment, poor health infrastructure, farmers' protests, etc.?
Yes, I truly agree to this statement. If I recall the time when Sushant Singh Rajput case happened, all the media houses covered the news and moved on, except one media house. Perhaps the name is known by all. That particular media house grew various statements around his death. The audience acted as a fool because the audience is a mediocre audience and was being fed what they wanted to take. This made a high TRP for the channel and made it India's number one news channel. Seeing this trend, the other news media houses jumped in and did the same thing. And this resulted in all the media houses covering the same thing. If you remember, it was the same time when Bihar elections were to be held and COVID 19 was at its peak. By showing these kind of news, the government could easily hide their inabilities were behind the news. And so they continued with this kind of coverage.
Yes, totally agree with you, Mr. Panda. I would like to ask Ms. Roy, can the common people force media outlets to change the news content by boycotting such organizations and rather support news channels practicing genuine journalism?
Yes, the way people consume content is changing and evolving. As digital consumption continues to rise, common people, especially the demographic of younger educated people, are gaining power to voice their opinions. While sensationalism gets more views and clicks, people are able to easily avoid media outlets that mislead them. Plus, even a small minority of vocal criticizers can reach relatively large audiences and create a negative rhetoric for such outlets in a short span of time. This can easily be verified by evaluating social media discourse. People have also started supporting unbiased organizations that publish good content and are vocal about their support. Sooner or later, genuine journalism shall prevail.
Well said, Miss Roy. That's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for joining to this session. From today's discussion, we got to know about the facts about media, like whether they are taking up the people issues or take initiatives to give non-biased information, or just for running behind the TRP, they misuses the celebrities' controversies. I am ending this session here. Hope you guys like it. If you like it, then please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to get more update about our latest videos. And please follow us on Facebook and please check our blog post, Janda Post. Thank you for your support.